folks. This is Bob Jenkins.
And I'm Jim.
And we are GSTV Weekly News Update. Jim, what's wrong? Jim, you realize we're on camera. Jim, what did you go see this past weekend?
Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Man of Steel. And
You do know who's in that movie, right?
I saw him. I looked into his eyes. I looked into his eyes, Bob. I saw the Costner. I saw Kevin Costner.
Jim, we talked about this.
But he was supposed to be dead since the 90s.
You do realize he was in like 2 other films the past 3 years.
Doesn't matter. This one's a blockbuster.
Okay. We got a show to do, so if you don't mind.
I'll try. But it's Kevin Costner. And Kevin Costner, if you're out there, you better not appear in a flashback. Or I swear to God in heaven, I will rain down an ungodly fire upon your soul.
I actually kind of liked him in the film. But anyways, these are this past few weeks' top stories.
And in some pretty serious news, rest in peace, James Gandolfini. You were incredible in the remake of 12 Angry Men, and you will be dearly, dearly missed. You were a legend and are a legend. And may you continue in the skies your abrupt endings, like Sopranos, actually now correlated with the abrupt ending of your life. You will be forever missed. I salute you.
In one of tonight's stories, Kim and Kanye had their baby the other day, and you never guess what they would have named it. Just take a guess.
North by Northwest.
Actually, that was almost spot on. They named their kid Northwest. Now, this kid's gonna have trouble going to school, if you ask me.
He's not going to be picked on. He's probably going to be really rich at a super rich school where all the super rich people go and John Travolta pays for it.
Yes, but North. Who names a kid North? Especially if your last name's West. Northwest. Hey, where's Northwest?
It's clever. It's art. That's probably what they saw it as.
Anyways, Kim and Kanye, don't name your next kid South, please. Thank you.
Or East.
Or West. Well, West. There you go.
In some interesting news, Google has decided to create a new video game console.
Is that so?
To compete with our current generation, with the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and Nintendo, that the people don't really seem to really consider a part of the race.
This could be a good thing.
It could be a good thing, because in fact now we have more competition, which means new exclusives could be on the way.
I mean, think about it. In the past generation of the 90s, there was at least, 4 to 5 consoles?
And we shortened it down to 3 after Sega backed out. You wimps.
Staying on the same topic as gaming consoles, Xbox's DRM restrictions. You know all about that, Jim, don't you?
You mean the Xbox Done?
As you would call it, yes. Which required you to be online for 24 hours and 7 days a week to even play video games. But now, or actually even, you could even borrow, buy, sell, lend, use games either. And at the end of the E3 week, Xbox has pulled a 180, and now they got rid of the DRM restrictions, and now you can buy, sell, and lend, use games.
You see, but is it too late, Bob? Because the PlayStation 4 already dominated the next-gen gaming market with telling everybody, Xbox One, you're lame.
Yes, but now Xbox has a fighting chance against this console
late?
war. I don't think so. There's a lot of Xbox fanboys who were pissed off about this, but you know, there is a flip side to the Xbox 180 that people are pretty pissed about. But I think overall, Xbox is now back, I won't say on top, but in the ring boxing for the next 12 rounds.
It is like Rocky in Rocky 3. So, in more scientific news, a prehistoric flea has been discovered. And the interesting thing about this is that it is bigger than our conventional today fleas, but the head is in fact smaller than today's fleas. So, I'm wondering how that all meshes together.
Now it's come to my favorite part of the show. Rants about Amanda Bynes' tweets.
Ah, the Kevin Costner to your life.
Exactly. I don't hate her, I just don't understand what she's doing. Now, Amanda Bynes, we all know, has been in the news for the past couple months. She's slowly but surely going crazy. She's having no surgery. She's got piercing on her cheeks. She's tweeting some really weird stuff about just anything, like how she's in love with Drake and like her obsession with Drake. Not Drake Bell, Drake the singer with the weird face.
Poor Drake Bell and his lack of career.
Exactly. But like one tweet, she'll say that Drake is ugly. I would never want to do anything with him. The next tweet, she just says he's the only one for me. Blah yada yada. I mean, what is wrong with Amanda Bynes? I really want to know what is wrong with Amanda Bynes.
Let's ask the Heisenberg because she's obviously on meth from Breaking Bad.
But she says she's not on drugs. She doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke weed.
That's what they all claim, Bob.
It's sad. I just hope that she gets better. I really do.
In some more scientific news, with the technology of 3D printing, created a duck foot for a limbless duck. The poor limbless duck.
I could.
It is indeed the poor limbless duck that could. And so, we now have to deal with the idea that we could have more limbs. I mean, a soldier, a brave soldier, loses his arm or his foot in battle. We now can digitally, through a printer, maybe create something for him. It's not a perfect fix, but it is a start.
It's a step in the right direction.
Indeed it is. Thank you, Duck. You have indeed helped us all.
Now, the NBA Finals were a couple of weeks ago. It was the Heat versus the Spurs. The Heat took home Game 7, which means that they won the championship. I know you don't follow basketball, but...
Oh, I do. And I have to say, go Seahawks.
Here we go again. The Seahawks are an NFL team, not basketball. It's not football season.
Okay.
It's actually baseball season right now.
Go Roger Federer.
I don't know who the hell that is.
He's a tennis player, but I presumed that was the same thing. Actually, you're right. You're right. Go Pensacola Penguins.
And on that sad note, we're going to wrap up the show. My name is Bob Jenkins.
And I'm Jim Cherry.
And this has been a GSTV Weekly News Update.
There will never be a mobile update.
No, sir.
Sorry, cell phone users. Go play your new Google console.
There you go. Well, Jim, shall we?
Right off into the night?
We shall. See you next week, folks. Have a good night.